Maybe it's a little bit boring, but
spending like 30 francs to have lunch, then for me the fun is off it. Okay?
If you compare Singapore and Switzerland, who wins?
I thought Singapore was expensive.
yeah.
Are you from Singapore?
We live in Singapore.
Ah, me too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're from Singapore.
Yes, I am.
I'm here in Switzerland, and today I'm going to ask people on the streets of Zurich what they like and dislike about living in Switzerland. Do you live in Switzerland?
Yes.
Can you name me one thing you like about living in Switzerland and one thing you don't like about Switzerland?
I do like the lakes. They're very clean. What I don't like, maybe I don't know, the traffic in Zurich.
Do you think it's expensive to live here?
It depends. If you live here and you have the salary from here, it's okay. But if you come from abroad, it's quite expensive.
Any other place you could imagine yourself living in?
Yes, Berlin.
What's better in Berlin?
I think people are a little bit more open-minded, and there are many cultures living together, which is fun.
Can you tell me one thing you like about living in Switzerland and one thing you don't like about living in Switzerland?
I like the 4 seasons and the cold weather because it's so hot in Singapore usually.
Okay, and one thing you don't like about living in Switzerland, or multiple things maybe?
One thing I don't like is everything is closed on Sundays. Everything closes so early, so when I need something, I can't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
else?
I miss my food in Singapore.
What's your favorite?
I miss my Singaporean food like laksa, steamboat, and all that, and you can't get that here. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're from Singapore.
Yes, I am.
Because yeah, that's why you know my channel.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's such a coincidence. So
Yeah. I see it all the time. You and the other lady is Ollie Chin or something. Yeah.
my Swiss friend.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you compare Switzerland and Singapore, who wins?
Singapore, of course.
Thank you so much. That's such a coincidence. Have a great holiday. Do you live in Switzerland?
Yeah.
Can you name me one thing that you like about living in Switzerland and one thing you don't like about Switzerland?
Okay, what I like is the nature. It's so beautiful, and I enjoy to go climbing in mountain, for example, in Glarus or Pfaffikon, near where I live. And what I don't like, I think it's when every Sunday the shop is closed and you can't buy something.
Yeah.
Yes, this.
Is there a place that you could imagine yourself living in other than Switzerland?
I think maybe can be like USA, or maybe I would like to live in Australia.
Why is that?
I don't know. They're just vibe.
Okay, vibe. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You helped me a lot. Thank you so much. Have a great one thing that you like about living in Switzerland and one thing you don't like about living in Switzerland.
Stereotyping the mountains.
You like it?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
But I don't like stereotyping again. Cost of living. It depends where you live, but rent in most of the cities, especially here. That's why I don't live here. No, of course not. That's expensive. I'd say public transport is expensive, but all in all, you also get a lot. So you earn a lot, you get a lot. So I would say overall, it's a nice country to live in.
Anywhere else you could imagine yourself living in, and where would it be?
There are many countries, to be honest. I lived half a year in Vancouver, so that's a nice city to live in.
Better than Switzerland?
Yeah, I mean, Canada is quite similar to Switzerland, so all in all, not that bad. What else? I mean, the UK wasn't bad until they left the EU. So I wouldn't go there anymore, to be honest. Italy is nice, but not really for the work, I'd say, but more for the living.
Pasta.
Yeah, all these things.
Okay. Thank you so much. What is one thing that you like and one thing that you don't like about living in Switzerland?
Wait, let me think. I don't know now. Actually, maybe because like Switzerland is pretty stable. Maybe it's a little bit boring, but stable. You have no war. You have stable currency. Everything is stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, boring and stable.
And what do you don't like about Switzerland?
Like, oh, I don't know. I don't have anything specific to don't like don't likes. No, I don't have anything.
Everything's perfect here.
No, that's not. That's not. But no, I don't have anything in my head. Sorry. Be health insurance. Yeah,
What do you don't like about it?
it's pretty expensive, I would say. Health insurance. Yes.
Thank you very much. Have a great holiday. Are you a tourist? Okay. What do you like about what do you like about Switzerland so far?
The old town is very charming.
Yes.
The old town is very charming. Yeah. I wish it was summer. Could sit down outdoors, have a beer or a glass of wine. That would be really nice.
And is there something you maybe don't like about Switzerland?
You go for that one.
No, not really. Nothing in particular.
Nothing? No. The perfect place?
Oh, I like the old town. I told you what I like. She's supposed to tell you what you don't, what we don't like.
Maybe expensive, the weather.
It's very
Yes,
expensive.
It's very expensive. I thought Singapore was expensive.
Yeah.
Are you from Singapore?
We live in Singapore.
Me too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm actually visiting my mom from Switzerland, but I live in Singapore.
Okay.
And my list, what I don't like about Switzerland, is very long. So I'm very surprised you cannot think of anything. Where are you from?
Spain? Well, this is.
Can you name me one thing that you like about Switzerland and one thing you don't like about Switzerland?
I should not talk. Not talk.
The efficiency, the
The security.
security, yeah, innovation, and nature.
And what's something that maybe you don't like so much?
The grey weather.
And the people not so oriented to people.
What do you mean by that?
Like they are not really attached like to family, they are more like, well, we have to perform, they forget about other people actually.
Is there a place that you think is better like this? Like another country that you can think of that's better?
In the south of Europe, for instance, like Italy, France, Greece, Spain. Yeah, it's completely different. Kids, they are welcome everywhere. Here is like, it's a child-friendly place that you can go. That's, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye bye. Do you live in Switzerland?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you name me one thing that you like about living in Switzerland and one thing you maybe don't like about Switzerland?
Clean air, I like. And it's a bit too well organized here.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's all predictable and it's you could say it's too good.
Too good. Do you say, wow, too good?
No, we can discuss it, but it's a bit of more of a nuance. Yeah.
And any other country you could imagine yourself living in, where would it be?
Well, any other country really. I think I think I'm from Holland myself, so I've already lived in Singapore and UK and different places.
Because
so-
I'm from Singapore. I live in Singapore.
Okay.
If you compare Singapore and Switzerland, who wins?
Singapore.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's more dynamic. The weather is a bit more interesting. But I like Asia for sure, and I think that's how I'll be heading next.
Amazing. That's so cool. Thank you very much for your time.
Which channel is this?
It's called Swizzyinsg, actually in Singapore.
All right.
Because I'm
That's
from
funny.
Switzerland, but I live in Singapore.
Okay.
So right now I'm visiting my mom. So
Okay.
I'm a huge Singapore fan. So that's
Yeah, me
that's
too.
yeah.
My son was born in Singapore in 2002, and I studied there in 2003, and yeah, it's a nice place. And I was there recently, and I miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss you too.
Yeah.
The weather.
Yeah, and the food.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite food?
Well, food courts, anything.
Yeah.
Just affordable. Oh yeah, I mean, talking about Switzerland, where do you eat in Zurich? I don't know.
Very expensive.
Co-op up there.
Yeah.
It's not very nice, and everything else is expensive, and it's always the same.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're spending like 30 francs to have lunch, then for me the fun is off it. So I bring my own lunch.
That's great. That's amazing.
So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a great
So when
holiday.
you get back to Singapore?
In 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Can you name me one thing that you like about Switzerland and one thing you maybe don't like about Switzerland?
Nature I like. I don't like. I like everything.
Really?
Yes, I think so. I think we live in the paradise here.
Okay.
Yeah, that I must say this.
What about the weather?
I don't mind. For me, it's not a problem. For some, it is, but not for me.
And if there's one other country where you could think of living, where would it be?
Maybe Canada.
Why is that?
Also the nature.
Yeah, very similar. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Leave me in the comments what you like and dislike about Switzerland.